Welcome back. Across the U.S., families are struggling to find dependable child care and early childhood education.
That's right. Joining us is Darren Harris, the CEO of Goddard Systems, to share what we should know. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. And let's just dive right in, Darren. Why is access to high quality child care and early childhood education so critical for families right now?
Access to quality early education is essential. It's how children build confidence, they build curiosity right from the start. And so for parents, it's also what helps them balance work and family. Today in the US, more than 4 million children lack reasonable access to childcare. And so when we invest in high quality childcare, we're not just supporting children, we're strengthening families, we're strengthening communities and our economy.
How is the Goddard School meeting the growing demand for reliable child care and early childhood education?
We're growing where families need us most, one trusted, community-rooted school at a time. So each one of Goddard's schools is locally owned by franchisees who know and care about their communities. By empowering local educators and entrepreneurs, we're building a stronger, more reliable childcare network nationwide.
Yeah, and I think that's so vital. People who live in the communities start the schools because they know their communities.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Darren, what makes your approach to maybe early childhood education distinctive from others?
Well, we have an exclusive program called Wonder of Learning, and it blends play, curiosity, and teacher guidance to spark a lifelong love of learning. And through hands-on exploration, children get to ask questions, they get to discover answers and grow academically, socially, and emotionally. And that leads to confidence, empathy, and lifelong skills.
Yeah, maybe you could explain how the Wonder of Learning education program supports children's growth and curiosity.
Sure, Wonder of Learning really is about turning every why into discovery. So teachers get a guide experience for children so they can think critically, they can solve problems and express themselves. And one example would be, instead of just giving a child a recipe, a teacher might ask, well, how do you think we make lemonade? And so they get to let children kind of respond and explore and experiment and learn together. So then they may follow it up with how many lemons should we use, or how do we make it sweeter? So it really encourages experimentation and engagement and critical thinking on behalf of the child.
Yeah, I love that hands-on approach.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And I know you've done something recently where you showed your appreciation. So maybe you could fill us in, Darren. What is Goddard's Family Appreciation Week? And why is it important to recognize the family that your schools serve?
Our Family Appreciation Week is happening this week, and it's perfect timing around Thanksgiving, where we get a chance to express gratitude. And it's our way of saying thank you to families who make our schools so special. We get to celebrate their partnership between parents and educators. And so we know that when families and teachers work together, that the children flourish both in and beyond the classroom. And so one of our core beliefs is that learning doesn't just stop at the door. It's a connection with the family that continues at home.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's great. Where can we go just to learn some more information, Darren?
Absolutely. You can visit goddardschool.com to explore our approach and find a new school near you, or really expert tips for families and parents. And then for those who may be interested in opening a school in their own community, visit goddardschoolfranchise.com.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Fascinating stuff from the Goddard School there.